my friend Erica here. She's a family friend who gets a lot of my plants because she knows how to take care of them once she gets them. So she wants an avocado that's gonna hang on the tree a long part of the year, so we decided on Haas. So let's get started. What are you gonna do first for him?
First, well, you already disinfected the tools in the last one.
Thanks for pointing that out. Yep.
Okay, so first I'm gonna take our, what did you call it again?
It's a Haas.
I know it's a Haas, but
Our scion.
A scion.
Yeah.
And you said I could take some of these off?
Yeah, go ahead and knock some of those.
So
let me zoom in actually to your hands.
So just pretty much like that, right?
There you go.
And that could stay, right? Leave that one up
Yeah,
there.
you can leave that one. I see a little bud growing out of that, so you can go ahead and wrap it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna I'm gonna put this back in here real quick. Where I take a little piece. I don't need too big.
Yeah, about right there.
Right there?
Where you, yep, that'll work.
Okay. And then you like to stretch it a little bit.
Pre-stretch it a little bit, yeah. That bends it out so when it covers the bud, they can still break through.
Okay.
The parafilm, if we haven't said what that is.
Parafilm, sorry.
Yeah.
My first time.
Yep.
There we go. And then you can start either on the top or the bottom.
Yeah, let's start somewhere in there.
Like
Yeah.
right
Yeah. Leave yourself enough room to cut for the cleft graft.
Okay.
All right, now you want to decide which part of the scion is going to go onto your rootstock. Let me zoom out a little bit. Where do they match up closely? And remembering that only one side really has to touch, but if all four can match up, then that's where we want to cut. That looks pretty close everywhere, so we can't lose.
Even up here, huh?
Yep. You can, yeah, if you cut it up higher and you make a mistake, you can always cut again, but we're not going to make a mistake. But
we don't plan.
that's good right there. That'll work. Okay. Watch your finger. There you go. We'll throw that under a tree later.
That makes me sad.
That makes her sad.
Okay, so now we're going to do this
above.
part up here, right?
Yeah. So if they were, this one you're going to cut right down the center. Yep. If your scion wood was much smaller, you can do what they call a modified cleft graft and move it off center. But we're going to go center.
I hope I'm center.
There you go. And you just want to rock it back and forth. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
that's fine.
Far.
So let me show you. When you go too far like that, see that? Okay. So now what you're going to do is pick out about an inch and you're going to cut. No, get the other tool and you're going to cut off about a quarter inch of that.
So like about there?
Make sure your blade's even like that. And then, there you go. There you go. So that's perfect. Let's see.
It's a good thing I went down further.
Let's see how far that is. Yeah, that'll work.
It's a good thing I went higher up.
Yeah, maybe cut a little bit, like another 1/8 inch off of that.
Oh, off. Okay. Like right there. Right there.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay.
So normally on most of my grafts, I'm going to hold it in my hand and cut away from me on both sides and cut a V-wedge. But I saw someone on YouTube give me another idea that's been working on my recent grafts, is to just place it on a clean surface. By the way, I've already cleaned this surface with alcohol. You want to just kind of get a good V going like this. Peel that off. Okay, so now we're gonna cut the scion to match. Okay. And we've cleaned the table already, by the way. That looks pretty good. Looks like an arrow.
All right.
Let's see how it fits in the scion now.
That's that native in me.
So match one or both sides up. Perfect. There you go. That's how it should fit. So that side matches up. Now
I'm back.
we'll look at the side
Probably
so
too
you can
late.
see that little cambium layer matching.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got carried
Now
away.
let's just spin this.
What
See
do you want me
the
to
other
do?
side. So yours matches up on both sides.
Ouch.
All right. Well, all you got to do is wrap it up.
And what do I do?
Look pretty over there.
No.
And just this much.
That's my daughter coming into the video. Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah, that's good.
They hear me?
Okay.
Let's start down.
So good.
Nope, not that low.
Where the stud is. Right?
Recording?
There you go, right there. There you go. Can we see the union now? Let's see.
Can you go up a little bit, right?
On this one, yeah, we can come back later. There you go. That's it. We'll come back later and cover that
I
part.
squeezed it.
And squeeze it together. And the last step, which we won't record, is we're gonna. You can use a clothespin
Or a rubber band.
or a rubber band. There's a clothespin right there on the corner of the table.
I sanitized the table.
To the right. There you go. Hold this. Show you how to do that. That last squeeze in and just right there.
Oh, nice. I've never done that one.
That's it. All right, so we gave you 2 examples of how to graft scions onto rootstock. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and you'll be up on all new content. Say bye.
Bye.
Here we are about 2 months later. Today is July 11th, and this was grafted by Erica on May 9th. So here's the result. She's got great growth on the graft. So all of this from here up on the Haas graft, that's all growth. Wanted her to cut this one off here that's below the graft, but she decided she wants to graft onto it later at some point. So that's the result of her graft so far, and it's looking good. So just got a couple of my other grafts out here. This is a holiday, I think, but unfortunately I didn't put one of these labels on it, so I'm gonna have to wait and find out what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's a holiday. This is a Pinkerton that I grafted, and I don't have, yes, the same day. That was on May 9th. This is a reed grafted on June 7th. So and this is the lamb hoss from my trick where I grafted 2 seedlings together and a lamb hoss scion on top. So if you look really close, you can see the graft union there, the 2 together, and the graft union of all 3 right there. So that was my V wedge into it. Just wanted to show you a graft that pushed here. It was a Fuerte. My wife moved the greenhouse from a sunny, from a partially shaded area to another area that got too much sun, and it dried this graft out. But this Pinkerton here looks like it's gonna make it. Sorry, that's a reed. Another thing I wanted to talk about was I came out this morning and found a bunch of aphids on the leaves. So I had to grab a spray bottle and kind of spray the aphids off. So you want to kind of check your grafts every other day or so. I see a few more aphids here that I'm going to have to spray off with a little spray bottle. But I just wanted to give you an update on the graft that Erica did. Let's show you from the other side. And this was originally 2 seedlings. I planned to do the same trick that I did with the lamb hoss over there, where I was going to graft them together. When I decided to gift it to her, she decided she wants to graft another variety and kind of have these in a pot container and just try to get year-round avocados. So she's going to have hass. She'll graft another one here and then graft another variety here and see if she can get the year-round avocados. So signing off, like and subscribe, and I'll bring more content to you. So have a nice day.